has a new opponent up against him is going to be El Compa Ricky's Byleth or Joker instead against his Sephiroth.
Yeah, and we saw El Compa Ricky came here pretty comfortably from a finals losing out to keep Aggz has been pretty long and hard-fought losers run. I think round 3 he's been fighting for a long time. He's fresh with that high level. Compa Ricky was trying to play against outside of his matches, trying to keep himself warm. Better position. Ooh, I'm surprised that side B actually onto him. Like he was pretty far behind Seth.
It's a weird smash hitbox interactions you don't see every now and then, but making it back to center stage, and biggest thing is going to be the range dynamic with Arsene against Sephiroth. I was pointing out so many times, I was pointing out in the last set, I was pointing out in the set before that Aggz was playing against Bulbasaur, is that Seph has a lot of gaps with his moves because they aren't naturally safe, despite their range. So, comparatively, Joker's moves, especially with Arsene, are much more safe, and it's hard for Seph to deal with them since its out of shield is so poor.
Kind of average at best in that side B, either catching a shield, getting a shield poke lucky, or catching a shield drop tricky, trying to parry it. But one thing that I will make note of for this match is that Aggz used to be a Sephiroth Joker main before heading to GCU, and through a lot of time and trial, stuck to Sephiroth a lot more than he did Joker. So he's not too unfamiliar with what Joker has to offer, but a good Arsene up air to catch that stock and get this game to a much more even-looking position.
Yeah, and it's the advantage state which I've been most impressed with from Aggz is that he keeps a very, very strong ledge trap position against most of his opponents, especially after some time. But the ledge trap is just so scary. So one Sephiroth up tilt is just a whole wall for most characters to get around. And we saw in the first stock, Ricky wasn't able to get around it super well, but right back to neutral again, dealing with those very long-ranged aerials from Seph. It seems he has a bit of a tough time, especially with the Shadow Flare.
Yeah. Once he gets one of those things onto Ricky, it creates a ton of pressure because you know he's likely going to go for that Rebel's Guard because it can just be a free meter for that Arsene, but sometimes you're able to punish it every single time that's on there. And now that Arsene is out, there's going to be that was a really good parry on that back air. There's going to be a lot more pressure to stay away from Joker because these hitboxes are way more threatening as Arsene stays out for longer and longer. Ricky's going to be pressing harder and harder to the advantage state, trying to kill Sephiroth as quickly as Oh, and there's that hole in that up smash you were talking about. Or at least in a lot of his moves.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you see that way too often when you watch Seph play, is that there is just a gap in that up smash where it's just not going to land. There's just a dead zone there, and some people are like, this is bad game design, but that's what happens when you're in close range as Seph. Yeah. You gotta get punished accordingly, and it's not going to land there, but that back air at close range certainly will. Almost taking Ricky's second stock, but Ricky pulling out the Aggz to put himself back in neutral. Yeah.
That's one thing that I will always give to Joker and Arsene, is that side B becomes a legitimate threat at every single point. It has so much actual that it can threaten kills at 5%.
Go powers the tagline of Arsene, pulling out that dash attack as well.
And that Arsene actually lasting all the way to 163% for Compa Ricky, and got a whole Sephiroth stock to take care of, and Aggz is really struggling right now to find the hit on Joker to kill, taking the stock. Yeah, committing to that full up B is not going to be beneficial for him.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Ricky's position, if your percent in this position is like, oh, I have 2 Arsenes, or I got 2 Arsenes this stock because of my percent, you're sitting very pretty.
Dude, he's about to get a 3rd Arsene for this stock.
He's
sitting
halfway.
Phenomenally right now. And with how much Aggz has been struggling to actually catch him right now, I can very easily see a 3rd Arsene coming.
He's been keeping himself very tricky, prioritizing to use Ahan Gun to keep himself very far away. Ricky is definitely a proponent of, even when I'm in the lead, I'm not going to commit.
And here we go. He's staying alive this entire time, 190%. And in an edge guard situation against Sephiroth, that could actually lead to. There's that Arsene, and then a good dash tech's gonna put him in such a phenomenal position.
Triple
Oh,
Arsene,
and a
but
tech?
nice tech
Holy
as
crap.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go, covering that entire platform with that strong up air. And at 200%, that will absolutely kill.
But man, what extra credit for Ricky to get, right? 126%. So high piling up, and yeah, one tech chase setup there. Knew that the up air didn't quite react to it in time since he preemptively shielded after the forward air, so getting the up smash off of a tech roll in read on that platform, sealing out the first game. Aggz deciding to run it back to small battlefield though.
Run it back, baby.
He did do the run it back.
I see a lot of top level players be doing that. After a PS2 game, just, come on, man. Bring it back to PS2.
Run it.
The
Loop
Felix.
it. The loop.
The loop. The Felix, the Frost, the Stroder.
The Krupp. Yeah,
Krupp.
the Krupp. The loop.
Oh, come on, man.
Run it back. Right back to small battlefield. I mean, Aggz did use small battlefield as a counterpick stage in earlier sets, so
Yeah.
this is a stage he is comfortable with. But you know, I think about this every time when it comes to best of 5 sets in particular, which is if you have lost a game and you decide to run it back to the same stage as before, if you lose this next game, you have to consider the stage.
Yes.
You are locked into considering another stage, because why would you go back to the same stage again?
Exactly.
Of course, the stage has something to do with it. It's not just, ooh, the player is just better, or the character matchup just isn't that great. The stage has something to do with it, surely. So I feel like Aggz could have considered his stage picks a bit more, but maybe Ricky's bans just were too much of a stranglehold on Seph's options in this matchup.
And there's that a little bit too committal with that forward air getting punished with a nice Arsene back here. That will that's the move. You can't really even say anything about it. It's got everything. It's fast. It kills. It covers so many options. Unfortunately, Joker doesn't really have access to it 100% of the time, but the times that he does have access to it, it's so pivotal to.
I mean, especially with the pace of stocks that Aggz has been playing at against Ricky. I mean, he took one stock to 180 or 200 in the last game, and now 119. Ricky is pretty much guaranteed to get Arsene every single stock. No early edgeguard kills for Aggz here, so the Arsene will always be a presence, or for at least one stock for each stock this set.
One thing I'm noticing is Aggz keeps committing to the high-risk options that Joker can easily punish as long as he picks the right move. Most of the time, shield. He keeps trying to forward air poke off of ledge, neutral get up, down tilt, and all of these things. A player who's just disciplined enough to hold that shield button and wait for those options to come out. And it's going to be something that you have to get over the entire game. A good counter from Arsene, but that down air is going to spike right through that stage.
Ricky pulling out the classic
smash right there.
The Joker F smash, the I got this F smash, something I've seen from Ricky quite a few times. He definitely enjoys getting his F smash reads.
Yeah.
So.
I will affectionately refer to that as the elite smash call out. I know that it wasn't a roll through to the forward smash, but kind of rotating right around the edge of that platform is certainly close enough to the read that Ricky was going for.
We'll have Rebel's Guard
We'll take that
in a
forward
weird
smash,
spot,
okay.
though. Okay, I mean, it is valuable damage for Arsene to pick up that Arsene at 40%.
Yeah.
After that Shadow Flare being Rebel's Guarded, 40%, it's such a low percent for Joker to get Arsene and put Seph in a whole world of hurt.
I'm liking the sharking with up air. He's reversing it so that final hitbox come out as he's bringing it down and fast falling it. They're just not landing quite as strong as Aggz might hope they are, because Ricky's playing around the long range of Sephiroth as phenomenally as a whole stock up and actually has a percent lead until, that dash attack just kind of even it out. that stock difference is going to be a huge hurdle for Aggz right now. Fortunately, he keeps that one wing for at least a little bit in the stock, but it's going to be a big mess for him to carry himself out of in a weird flank. Okay, game. Thank you.
8% though. Again, I think we most definitely will be seeing Ricky get Arsene here. It's so close already. Yeah. Another 20% certainly will bring Arsene out.
Good
but
roll behind.
Ricky might not even need it.
I don't think he does, because a nice regular Joker back arrow forward smash seems to be getting those so consistent.
And he's switching for the setup, yeah. Playing out the S smash on the platform because most players would want to jump immediately, expecting them to do landing forward air, but unfortunately, online.
One thing that I've seen from Aggz is good discipline on not utilizing any of his more high-risk smash attacks. He's just basically limiting it to forward tilts, forward air. He's not trying to, at least reach for a huge call-out with something like a down smash to try and force something. To make it happen with solid fundamentals.
It is good because, Joker has such good mobility to dodge those attacks very well, but man, it's just not enough. No. Ricky's saying, or Joker's saying, I did the comeback mechanic first, and I still do it better.
It's true. That comeback mechanic is so phenomenal, and it's been one of Joker's mainstays since he came into this game. Arsene is defining for Joker. Made him top 5, and he's going to stay there.
Then making Wing absolutely irrelevant. We had no mention of it, but man, it has not been a huge factor here.
It's helped him recover here and there, but Ricky's so good at sniping out one of those jumps.
Ready for carrying even more damage with that down throw. I imagine an up throw would have actually carried better damage, but he is looking for positioning instead. He's got Aggz on the ledge, but right back to neutral, and yeah, Aggz has to recover here, forced into this position, and Shadow Flare is about to activate. Give him the grab, but given the Arsene as for his troubles.
Down air swinging way too wide.
Can't believe.
Yeah, I can't believe all of those missed. That was a close call for Aggz, and he snipes that first stock with a phenomenal forward air. That's certainly a momentum swing that he might need right now, because this is Oh my goodness, did he opt to get hit by that instead of taking the Rebel's Guard?
I'm not sure. I feel like that was that could have been what he decided to do, but it might have also just been I guess I might opt to get hit by this move instead. But man, yeah, that could have been the decision he chose for, but that's the pass, and this is now 64%. Arsene gauge halfway through. Aggz's advantage state. Again, give him some proper time to adapt, and this is what his play is going to boil down to. The advantage state is so strong.
That counter just a touch too early. Able to get perfectly, I guess, in between the hole of the back of it, and Joker and Sephiroth just get that back air cleanly to connect.
The counter activation just ended a bit too soon off of that back air, getting that first stock, and Ricky's trying to force the scramble now.
But Aggz is finally being just patient enough with these options, waiting for that Joker move to come out first before he either commits with the back air, that side B, forward tilts, or anything. He's doing a great job at waiting out these options.
Arsene ready, though.
Yeah, this could be a huge swing for Ricky right now, and it's going to be very imperative for Aggz to get a kill.
And it seems that Aggz has been the more patient one of the two in these scrambly situations, but yeah, unfortunate spot. He put himself in that same situation off stage, and Ricky was not going to be ready to whiff 3 backers on him like last time and get that backer to close out that stock, but now it is pretty much perfectly even.
Dead even. Arsene's out. He might actually be winning. He can take this kill super early. Good tech on that down air.
Yeah, even if grounded techs off of spikes like that do not exist, it is Arsene down air which pops you up
with that first hit
to get the second hit to spike. So you are allowed to tech.
Super armor shenanigans there.
Yeah.
Aggz tanked through an entire Joker Arsene forward air with a down smash.
Down smash, which didn't end up being too risky for him here, but it is one potential full hop setup here from Ricky, since he has been resorting to spamming the full hops now when he has forward air as a dangerous tool for getting kills here.
Aggz is getting some good parries, but he's not really getting too much off them. And at 150, the next good hit from and this a grand finals rematch against Ricky and Keegan, and that back air double off of the shield, and that's going to take game 3.
Exploiting Seph's lack of out of shield, really, and you know, jump get up is like, it's universal. It is really just like my safest option to get out of pressure.